It's better this way. It's better this way. It's better this way.
Okay, I'm joined by Dan Tully and from Kilbourne and Tully, and we're talking about something that is something definitely pushed to the edge of, well, I'll do that later, making medical decisions for a younger person. And I'm also here with Al Nashad. Al, you lost your wife at a young age to Huntington's disease, and we're faced with some very real questions that I'm sure most of us don't want to deal with, of the planning that goes through to this. I mean, what can you tell other people as far as what they need to know when you lose someone so young?
Well, prior to getting the disease, I knew that she had the potential to get it, and she knew. So we started getting educated on all facets of the life that would be coming to us. And part of it was the legal aspects, like the living will, regular will, healthcare advocate, power of attorney,
right,
and that kind of stuff.
And you knew, because Huntington's is a hereditary disease. Your wife's father had it. Dan, most people don't have that precursor, right? So it's incumbent upon ourselves to make sure we do the documents, right, even though we think it'll never happen.
And most people don't think about that earlier in life. About Al and his wife Sandy were preparing for retirement, but if there was such a thing as a textbook case, Al was tremendous, and Sandy, in that they got the documents, they got their affairs in order, they planned ahead, and Al was able to walk her through the continuum, right, of her health care failing. And it's very difficult at a younger age, right, to deal with something like that. But I learned a lot from Al, I learned a lot from Sandy in the way that they addressed this, and a lot of people don't do it properly. Right. And they had their legal documents in order. They explored the different educational things that are out there. Al taught me a lot about what caregivers do, and he did a tremendous job in respecting his wife's rights and wishes through the entire continuum, and making sure that what she wished for was carried out.
Right. And another big mistake we saw, not having the documents in place, but the other big mistake people make is thinking it's not going to happen to me. I know that even us doing a will, I was thinking, let's hope we'll never have to use this.
Right. So many people don't have the appropriate legal documents in place. They don't have their financial planning in place to deal with a health care crisis. And we don't think about it in our 40s, 50s, and 60s. We don't think about it's going to happen to us. It could happen to you. And that's the time when you need these documents in place. And Al was able to adjust to the financial and health care issues because he had done the planning in advance, because based upon Sandy's illness, there was a little bit of lead time, right, and he did a tremendous job.
And if you're out there and you're thinking, it's never too late, right? You can go to someone like yourself at Kilbourne and Tully. You can walk through the process, and you walk away with those important documents, and you probably sleep a little better at night. Of course, we hope none of this will ever happen to us, but right, you've got the plans in place.
Well, at a younger age, you probably think that all the money is available for older folks, for seniors. It's not necessarily true. If you're younger and you're disabled, and there are many different programs in which you can avail yourself to protect your home, to protect your life savings. Right. And that's something that Al and Sandy were able to do, and it makes a lot of sense to know that there are options out there. That's one of the things that Al and I talk about a lot, is that they want to make sure that there are a lot of options that people are aware of that.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Al, for sharing your story. And I know we just glossed on the topic, but if you want more information, you can go to betterct.com. You can set up an appointment at Kilbourne and Tully and make sure that you're prepared. Stay with us, everyone. You're watching Better Connecticut.